So let's get into the kitchen and get started.
Okay, so here I have an earthenware pot that you can buy from a Japanese or Korean store. I got mine from the local, kind of like a dollar Japanese store. And I have it on medium right now. So to that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. When that gets hot, you're going to add your mushrooms. So I have 2 mushrooms and I cut them. I let them soak for an hour in hot water, and then I cut off the stems and I cut the mushrooms in half, and I have 2 mushrooms. And then I cooked some pork earlier, just really fast, and I'm gonna add that to the pot to finish cooking. Okay, when that's all cooked, I'm going to add a tablespoon of Korean dried chili. I just took it out of the packet and put it in the water bottle. And this one you can vary based on how spicy or not spicy you want it. So if I taste it later and I feel like I want it more spicy, then I'll just add more. And then we let that toast in the oil for a few seconds. And then you add your tofu and seafood. Right there. So I use like a frozen seafood mix thing that I bought from the Korean store. And I just thawed it in the microwave. So that was like a few seconds, maybe a minute, I don't know. I'm really bad with judging time. And then you're going to add your broth. So I'm using a pork broth. Traditionally it's beef broth, but I have some pork bones in my freezer, so I made some pork broth. So basically, the way I made the pork broth was I used a slow cooker, and I just put the bones in and some water and salt and pepper, and I just let it sit there for 8 hours on low. Now I think you can turn the heat up so that you can get it to simmer. Okay, so once that's simmering, you can lower the heat back to maybe like medium-low and add about a tablespoon of fish sauce. I like the 3 Crabs brand fish sauce. So I'm just gonna add that. I hope you can see that. So like that much. And then you can add more if you want it saltier, but yeah, I feel like adding less first and then tasting it, and then you can add more, because if you add too much, it's harder to fix. Okay, so I tasted it and I like the consistency. Well, not really the consistency, but the taste. So I'm gonna add 1 egg while it's still simmering on the stove. You can choose to leave it whole like this, or you can break it up. I like breaking it up. So I break it up and let it cook in the broth. It's simmering. Sorry, I keep using my right hand and it's blocking the video, but I can't put the camera on the other side because the lighting gets weird. So yeah, make do with what I have. And that's pretty much done. Okay, so I just took it off of the stove and I put it on a plate because this thing is really hot and you don't want to burn whatever table you're putting it on, and it's also easier to carry. So I'm just gonna drizzle some sesame oil on top, and basically that is it. Sesame oil goes in like every Korean dish, it seems. Okay, so there's your Korean seafood tofu soup, and I hope you enjoy it.
with a bowl of rice.